Hi, and welcome to Jennifer's Crafting Creations. I'm Mark, back again. Hi, it's been a while. I've been getting into the bother this week because I haven't done this video. We released a new product to the market last week. It's about a week ago we released a new product to the market that we've been developing over the last few months. So here's my video. I hope you enjoy it. Any questions, feel free to ask. And this is the new product. It's an advanced filtration system for the Camvac. Those on social media or follow Jenny and I on social media will see in February this year, 2025, I come across a similar product by a Canadian company, all metal, very clever bit of kit, but prohibitively expensive to import to the UK. So I did as I was told. Went to try and design one of my own for the 3D printer. So I did. It comes in two parts. So you've got your sleeve for your filter and your base that clamps onto the motor, and they go together like that. Actually three parts, because you get a little stepped washer as well, and I'll show you why it's stepped in a second. That fits on there, and then obviously the wing nut that goes onto that as well. So that's what we've done. Comes in two parts. I have on occasion I've glued on some of them where I've been testing it, I've actually glued that in to make it solid, but the new design means you don't need to do that even. You can just clamp it up, and I'll show you how that works. So that is solid on there now, and what happens is when you tighten the wing nut with the step washer inside the recess on the filter, it creates a seal, which is beneficial because it means you've got no air seepage from that part of the filter, and when you put it on there, properly full, you put that on and put your washer on, and the washer locates that so it makes sure that the filter is actually square to the base. So again, you get no air seepage around the bottom. As you can see, I haven't tightened it up fully, and the filter moves. Another turn and it's locked into place. So it creates that seal, because this is like a silicone or a soft rubber. It creates an airtight seal, so when it's mounted in its position on the Camvac, the motor draws the air through the top of here, and everything is drawn through the paper filters, which is exactly what you want it to do. The reason it's taken us 4 or 5 months to bring this to market is because we wanted to test different filaments, different filters, etc. We tried the old faithful PLA, but we found out it wasn't resilient enough to deal with the motor temperature. When it gets hot, the filament expands, and we found it to be loose in the Camvac when we took it apart to test it. So we'd run it for half an hour or so, sometimes a little bit less, and take the head off the Camvac, and it was soft, it was pliable, it wasn't suitable for the job that we wanted it to be suitable for. So we've gone with PETG, which has got a higher temperature rating. It's a bit thicker, which gives it added strength and durability. The filters, we tested a couple of different filters. We decided to go with the Karcher one because it's wet and dry. Not that you'd want anything wet going through your system, but if it's wet and dry, you can wash it out. So that was the idea behind that. But if you do decide that you want to use it, please make sure you make sure your filter's dry properly before you connect it back to the Camvac, because the last thing you want to be doing is drawing water into your motor, because it's not designed to have water in there. It's not a wet and dry system, it's a dry system. The Camvac filtering system that's on there already, the bag and the paper bag and the two cloth bags, they filter particles down to about 5.5 micron. This filters to, according to the literature that came with the filters, to 0.3 micron. So it's an improvement, not a vast improvement. It's somewhere around about 40% improvement. But it gives you cleaner air in your workshop. And if you're like us, and you can see we haven't got a very big workshop, it's only 3 meters square. You need as much air filtration as you can possibly get. So we've got this, and we've got the AC 400 that's up on the wall over there. Yeah, and I'll next bit I'll show you how easy it is to put onto the Camvac. But not just the Camvac. It will fit on bear with me 1 second while I just get this information, because I asked a couple of guys for their model numbers that are actually using it. It will fit on the Axminster WV2P system. That's a 2 motor system, same as the Camvac. And it will also fit onto the, if I can find it, it will fit onto the Record Power DX1000. Now I'm not sure about any of the others, but because it's a 2-part system, excuse the extra noise, this ring is what mounts to the motor, and I can redesign this to a smaller size, or even a bigger size if that's what you need it to be, which is another benefit in what we've done and the way we've done it. We try to make everything multifunctional if we can. Yeah, so next bit onto the Camvac.
Hi, right, welcome back. Yeah, it's only been a minute for you, but it's been an hour for me because I've had to mess around with cameras and such like. So this is the inside of the Camvac, basically. Motors at the bottom, just about see it there. The metal shroud, the filter housing, as you've seen before. Like the sat bar, basically. I say it looks a bit grubby because it's being used, but it's literally a case of 2 turns, it lifts off. Quite clean inside, surprisingly, to say it's been on for such a period of time. But that might just be down to how little I'm in the workshop at the moment on the lathe. So let's change that to that. So yeah, basically nice, smooth, nice, good fit. As you can, I don't know if you can hear it. Nice. There's a little bit of pressure added to it, but it will fall down on its own, as you can see. Yeah, and then 1, 2 turns, not too tight. No, not quite tight enough. But it will hold its own weight. And the same with that one. Yeah, so you can, in theory, if you were daft enough to, you could lift them up by the motors. I don't know why you would, but everybody into their own. Dead simple process. So you can change the filter, you can take it out, you can leave all the gubbins in place if need be. Change the filter, just as simple as a little bit of dust on there. Let's get the other filter. Show you how quick it is to just change the system. So filter on, different colour to yours. That's it, basically, and it's locked on. It's not over tight. It's you can just about flick it off. You know, it's easy to use. Somebody did ask me why I was using mechanical connections. Sorry about that, compressor. Asked me why I was using mechanical fittings. Basically because, as I was saying before, the plastic is in contact with the metal. Let me just take it all off again and show you what I mean. The plastic here. Change camera before. Turn stop camera. There we are. It's better. Right, you can see a bit better now. The plastic is in contact with the metal. It's a motor. It gets hot. We all know motors get hot. It's just the way that life is. That on there, I know it's a relatively loose fit, but if you make it too tight, then you're applying pressure to the motor when you're fitting it. The plastic gets hot when the motor's running. The plastic will expand. All this lot ends up in the bin with your shavings and such like, and we don't want that, because then all the gubbins that it is drawing in ends up flying into the impellers on the motor, and we end up with a Camvac that doesn't work anymore. It is what it is. It's an improvement, and one of the guys that's tested the system as that he now uses one motor where in some cases he would use two. So you can see that's dangling free. There's no way that's going to fall off there, even with the most vigorous of shaking and banging around. Just bear with me a second. I'll move the camera. Right, you can see the Camvac now. I'm afraid that's as close as I can get it to the Camvac with the lathe and such like in the way. So let's just pop that back in. When you full. There we are. Clip it down. As you can see, I haven't put the fabric, cotton or whatever it is kind of bag back inside, because I don't think it needs it. But again, everybody to their own. Some people think it's needed, some people don't. It's open for debate. Personally, any filtration, any dust extraction is a benefit, because that's the whole point in doing what we're doing. I suppose if you put the cloth bag in, it will protect some of the or prevent some of the dust getting back into the system. I haven't. Mine's worked like as it has for the last 6 or 7 months. Put the hose back on for that. Well, I'm getting trouble off the boss, because that 2-inch pipe, 2.5-inch pipe is connected to Jen's dust extraction. Thank you for watching. I hope it's been informative. I hope you've seen what our system is all about. So I did get told off by a couple of people, because this has been on Jenny's shop for over a week now. No, it's a week today, that it went on to Jenny's shop. So thank you to them for getting on me back and pestering me every other day about putting this video together. Yeah, I'll drop a link in the description for Jenny's shop. She's got a pen blanks on there, she's got some other bits and pieces on there, and some stuff that we've done for the laser pecker as well. So, but yes, feel free to have a nosy. If you just have a nosy, it doesn't matter. It's nice to see people are actually looking at what we're doing. But we do know that they are, because we have a backlog on sales at the moment, so it'll be 3 or 4 days if anybody places an order before it's printed and posted out. I'm sure you appreciate. We can't make thousands of these in the hope that we sell them. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for showing an interest in what we're doing, because we haven't been creating a lot at the moment, and we've both been busy with other tasks that we need to get on with, rather than just playing in the workshop every day. So yes, thanks a lot. Well, if you like what you've seen, give it a thumbs up. If you find it that informative, or if you just want to share it, please feel free, share it amongst your friends. We'll see you next time. Take care.